Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Drutube, and I'm back at you again with another video. Let's get right into it. You came, you saw, you conquered. The opportunity was there and you seized the moment. You didn't wait for anyone. You aren't the type of person that waits around for other people. When it's something that you need, when it's something that you have to get, you go out and get it. That's why people don't like letting you get your hands on things. That's why people don't like you being a part of what it is you're trying to become a part of. They don't want you to be a part of their organization because they know once you get your hands on it, you're not going to let go of it. Once you get a piece of it, you are going to keep going and going and going and going until it's done. You're going to keep going and going and going and going until you're gone. All right, you are not going to stop until you get enough. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on. Because the force so strong. I don't stop till you get enough. Yo, you're not going to stop until you get enough. All right, there's people out there, they wanted you to wait for them. I'll call you back. I'll call you back. People, man, some people say they're going to call you back. And like, this is why it's good to not wait on people. And you know why it's not good to wait on people, because of how some people choose to do others. If you wait on some people, sometimes they will keep you waiting. And that's the only thing that you will get from them is waiting. And you'll just be waiting and waiting and waiting. And you'll be playing the waiting game with this person. And you won't get anywhere with them. But when you see an opportunity, there's no stopping you. When you see an opportunity, you're gone with it. There's nobody going to be able to get in your way. There's nothing that's going to be able to stop you, because once you see what's for you, once you see God opening the door for you, once you see that opportunity coming your way, it's yours. And there's nothing that they can do to stop you from getting it. And you're not going to allow them to stop you from getting it. That opportunity is yours. It's meant for you. There's nothing they can do to stop it. There's nothing they can do to take it. You are on a roll when it comes to doing the things that you want to do, getting the things that you need to get. Maybe you even got some mouths to feed. They're really not going to stop you then. You're motivated. All right. Most people, most people are not motivated. Most people are not inspired. Most people don't want to be great. Most people give up. Certain things you have to give up on, but some people, they just give up when it gets hard. Some people, they'll just, you know what, it's too hard, I'm done. That's not you. You are the type of person who will withstand pressure thick and thin. All right, you are the type of person, like Will Smith said. He said, I guarantee you will get on this treadmill at the same time, but you will get off before I do. You're the type of person to stand on the treadmill until it's no more. You gonna run that treadmill into the ground, and that's just who you are. It's in you. It's not on you. You have so many things about you. You have drive. You have charisma. All right. You have self-esteem. You're not going to allow anything to stop you. Once you have your eye on something, once you see the opportunity of you being able to reach a goal, it's no stopping you. Even if you take some time off, it's no stopping you. All right. The things that you want to be in life, they're eating at you. All right. You got to make your goals and your dreams be, it may sound odd to you, but your goals and dreams, they got to be parasites. They got to keep eating at you and keep eating at you and keep eating at you until you feed them. You feed your dream with success. You feed your dream with hard work. You feed your dream with what it is you need to do to get it going for yourself. All right. Once you see an opportunity, I can do something. I can become something. That's why they don't want to let you get your hands on anything. They don't want you to get your hands on anything, because once you do, it's a wrap. Once you get your hands on something, it's a wrap. Once you're able to do something, hey, get out of here. Once you're able to do something, it's a wrap. Once you see that you're able to do something and you can be good at it and you can be successful with it, there's no stopping you. But the thing is, there's so many people that want to stab you in the back and stop you from becoming successful. It makes it hard and it makes it difficult, because they know that you have the ability to take it to a new level. They know you have the ability to do better than anyone's ever done before, and they just don't want to see that happen. So that's why when you see an opportunity, you conquer that thing. And it's most likely is going to be something that you're good at. All right, it may not be at the job where you want to work. It may not be, where everybody else could fit in and smile and ha ha and hee hee. Those people fitting in with each other at your job could be in a cult for all you know. Them people that you're trying to buddy with, and why don't they like me? They could be in a cult for all you know. Are they coming after you? Are they mobbing you? Does it sound like they have spirits on them? They could be in a cult. They probably don't like you for a reason, and you should not want to be liked by them. Those who are not liked by the evil people have favor in God. There are going to be people who like you. You just got to go out and do your own thing so that way they can find you. Right now, they may not know who you are, but you have to go somewhere. You have to go somewhere in life. You have to come to a point in life to where you can see some things. Once you come to a point in life to where you can see some things, all right, I see what I need to do. I see what I want to be. I see what I want to do. You got to conquer them. And once you begin to conquer them, you've taken hold of an opportunity for yourself. And once you take hold of that opportunity for yourself, it's a wrap. Once you take over that opportunity for yourself and seize the moment and not wait for other people, you are going to be unstoppable. You don't wait for them. They want you to wait for them. Hey, I'll call you back. I got this job for you. I got this, that for you. I got this opportunity for you. And they hit you back when they want. Hit you back a couple months later. Who's waiting for somebody for a job for a couple months? Not you. By that point, you might have even created your own job. You might have even created your own business. Somebody out here making up for something. You might have even created your own business. You don't need them. You came, you saw, you conquered. You came to a point in your mind that says, if I wait for them, I'm going to be waiting for the rest of my life. And you don't want to be waiting for the rest of your life. You don't want to be waiting for the rest of your life behind somebody that doesn't want to see you get to where you want to go, behind somebody that's shadow banned you and you don't even know it, somebody that's turned their back on you and you don't even know it. People at your job done turn their back on you, literally and figuratively. They done turn their back on you and you don't even know it. They don't want nothing to do with you. You saying hi to them. They walking past you, acting like they don't even see you. You got to kick somebody's back in just to get in the cult. They're in a cult. Cults do not speak to certain people. If you're not in the cult, then they're not going to deal with you. They're going to act like you don't exist, and that's cool. All right, once you learn certain things and realize certain things, you're like, oh, ill. Ill. I don't want to be a part of that anyway. Ill. You don't want to, like, the things you think you want, you really don't want. Everything that you want is already inside of you, and you already know what you want. That's what you want. All right, when it comes down to people, you may think you want to be involved with certain people, but you really don't. If you were to learn these people and really see what kind of person they are, more than you already have experienced, you wouldn't want nothing to do with them. The only person you need to have something to do with is yourself and like-spirited individuals. If somebody don't have a like spirit as yours, false. Don't deal with them. There's no one that important for you to wait on. All right, you got bills to pay, you got life to live, you got checks to cash, you got money to make, you got money to enjoy, you got a self to treat, you got a best version of yourself to become. You don't have time to be waiting on people playing games with you because they see the eagerness, playing games with you because they see you got a lust for life. Playing games with you because they see that greatness, they see that potential, they see that glimmer, that spark of hope in your eye, and they know that when it comes to something you don't know how to do, you'll give it a try. That's why they can't let you get your hands on it. That's why when you go to certain jobs, they won't even instruct you on everything that you need to know because they're afraid and in fear that they're gonna come to work one day and see your name on the building. But little did they know, they're still going to end up having to see your name on your own building. It may not be that building, but I guarantee you it's going to be a building bigger than that. Way bigger than that. And start speaking things now. Les Brown. All right, if you don't know, now you know. I really appreciate me some Les Brown, man. That's one of my heroes. All right. Les Brown was trying to get on this TV show. All right. He saw someone getting $1 million for being on a TV show that aired for about 45 minutes. He was getting $1 million an episode. He said, I'm getting on that show. He spoke into existence. He said, I'm going to meet him. I'm getting on that show. All right. You have to get into the point to where, I know it sounds weird, all right, but you have to get to the point to where when you feel you're around good company, you have to be able to tell people what it is you do. All right, even when you're around people who, you know, you may not be sure of, you still have to be confident in people knowing what you do. You don't tell them all your business. You don't tell them what you want to be. All right, you don't tell people what you want to be. You find something that you already are, and that's what you are comfortable telling people. All right, you're not supposed to tell people what your plans are, but there's nothing wrong with telling someone what you already are. And when you're doing something, you tell people, yo, this is what I am, this is what I do. And you should be proud of that, and you should take pride in that. This is what I am, this is what I do. This is what I am, this is what I do. Les Brown did that. He said, I'm going to meet someone. Yep, we still on track. He said, I'm going to meet someone that is going to be able to introduce me into the person that I need to know. And I'm pretty sure he was going out to certain places where this person might be. He was into radio, he was into television, he was on PBS. All right, he was a radio host, so he knew some people. So you're gonna have to do some footwork. You're gonna have to do some legwork. All right, you can't just sit around in your living room or just stay in your neighborhood and be like, I'm gonna meet this person. You know, you speak it just enough and you feel it just enough, yo, the universe might open that door for you. Who am I to say it won't happen? But you stand a greater chance. You stand a better chance when you actually go out to places where people are moving and shaking, and you can rub some shoulders with some like-spirited individuals. And that's how you seize the moment. That's how you go somewhere to where you can say, I came, I saw, and I conquered. But you have to become something first, even if it's just becoming the person that knows how to do what it is you want to do. Then once you learn certain things, even before you even know, you just gotta, honestly, truth be told, you really just have to have the consciousness of what it is you want to do. I'm like, I pissed somebody off somehow, you know, like somebody was, I was around this person and they must have been watching my videos, and he was like, well, you know, none of us are psychologists. And that's like a running theme that I come across with certain people, because I'm into certain things. You could be into something and have the consciousness of something, just because you don't have a PH this or a D this or some letters in front of your name doesn't mean you don't possess the consciousness of it. Whatever God wants you to be, whatever God wants to make you, that's what you're going to be. Whatever God wants you to be, whatever God makes you to be, that's what you're going to be. Somebody's degree, somebody's class, somebody's title, all right, somebody's official paperwork, somebody's job description doesn't mean that's not what you are. All right, don't be out here like the young black guy who was out here faking like he was a surgeon or a doctor or something. All right, that man, he, and that's what I mean. See, that's where when consciousness goes wrong. All right, that brother was out here playing like he was a doctor, and people was believing him. Why? Because he had the consciousness of it. He wasn't just some Joe Blow putting on a smock. He had his own. Man, this brother had his own malpractice without the degree. I'm not sure what happened to him. They're not even talking about him no more. He probably went to go get the degree with the actual money that he earned from acting like he had one. There's a speech where Les Brown was he wasn't old enough to drive, and he had to go pick up Gladys Knight and the Pips, and he said he didn't have a license, but he was driving like he had some. All right, yo, that young black kid with a mohawk. All right, I think it came around the time he was doing that, around the time all the way turned up. All the way turned up. When that came out, I think it was like around that, maybe 4 years, 5 years after that, but you know, still in that time period. All right, but yo, this gentleman had, I mean, hey, I don't know, I'm just calling him gentleman for the sake of, I ain't talking bad about nobody. All right, yo, this guy had his own malpractice without the degree. I think he had to, like, he was taken to court, but yo, man, he could have fooled me. Yo, Couldn't have fooled me. Got my discernment, wouldn't have let it happen. All right, but yo, he was, man, if you listen to him speak, he had all the terminology. He knew how to diagnose conditions. He knew all he did, I'm sure, was look up a few things on the internet or study to the point to where it became believable that that's what he was. Okay, I'm looking things up. I need to read this book. I need to read that book. He was motivated, but just wasn't motivated enough for other people, everybody else's standards. All right, because you can't not have you can't not have a doctorate or be a doctor, and you can't not be a doctor and try to have a malpractice, because people will try to take you to jail. But yo, when it comes to, but that's why I choose safe things like psychology and using your mind and positivity and life coaching and motivation and things like that. Things that people won't mind you not having any things. But there's a verse in the Bible where it says, "He who has letters but is not learned." All right, I heard that from a speech from Minister Louis Farrakhan. He said, "He who has letters but is not learned." Because he was talking about himself, how he could give speeches and talk, and he doesn't have no he might have one now, but at the time he didn't have a degree, and Malcolm might not have neither. All right, but they were learned, they were studied, they took the time to educate themselves. That's why I'm always talking about self-education rules the nation, and it also rules the conversation. Self-education not only rules the nation, but it rules the conversation. All right, self-education rules the conversation. So when it comes to you and what it is that you want to do and what you see yourself doing and what you see yourself having, you have to have the consciousness of it. I don't care if they tell you you're not this. I don't care if they tell you you got to go to school for that. I don't care if they tell you you're not going to be able to do that. I don't care if they tell you that's not what you are because you don't have A, B, C, and D degree. If you can be whatever you have the consciousness of being. I'm going to reiterate this again. Whatever God put you here to be, whatever God wants you to be, that's what you're going to be, and that's what you're going to do, and not a soul can stop it. Not a soul can stop it, but you have to become something. You have to do something so you can say, I came, I saw, I conquered. I can't. That's what you want to say before you left here, before you leave here. All right, and that's also you want to have the consciousness of what you want to be. All right, Les Brown, again, he wanted to be a radio host. He didn't have any skills. He didn't have any experience. He bugged them people to death and said, yo, man, and this is where narcissism goes right. He felt himself to the point to where he said, yo, you know what? This is where it could, everybody is narcissistic. Everybody is a narcissist, but not it's a difference between having narcissism and being narcissistic. All right, excuse me. Everybody has a little bit of a narcissist within them. All right, it's called your ego. We all have one. Everyone has an ego. Everyone views them a certain way. Everyone has good days and bad days, days where they make mistakes, days where they do things wrong, days where they and it's really not a mistake. You're just figuring out life. Programs from TV. I made a mistake. How many times have you heard that on TV? All right. You're really just figuring out life and how to do things. A mistake is only something that you do twice. You know this is wrong and you do it again. That's a mistake. And see, there are a lot of words that have been put together as one word for the sake of a spell. A mistake. No, it's not. It's not a mistake. What the heck is a mistake? It's a mistake. You mistook something. Anyway, all right, I'm trying to find a book on words and the etymology of words and the breakdown of words. But what I just did, if somebody could bless me and put that in the comment section, what that's actually called, so I could get a book on that. And if you find a book on that and want to send me a donation so I could buy the book, that would be greatly appreciated. Or any book you feel that I should be aware about. All right, that would be greatly appreciated. Drop a donation, and so I could buy the book and I could read the book and I could discuss the topic on this channel. All right, but all you have to do is have the consciousness of what it is you want to be. All right, you have to have the consciousness of what it is you want to be, and you go out and do it, and you don't allow anybody to tell you that's not what you can do. That's how you conquer your life. That's how you conquer your world. That's how you conquer the people around you in a positive way. You have to conquer people around you in a positive way. You told me I can't do this. You told me I'm not going to be that. I'm going to shove it in and rub it in your face that this is what I choose to be and this is what I'm going to do. And nothing you, your word, your comment, your negativity, your mouth, your mind, your spell, your witchcraft, nothing that you can do. The whatever's possessing you, nothing is going to stop God's plan for my life. All right, and that's why you seize that. That's why you're a moment Caesar. All right, you're not a people pleaser. You're a moment Caesar. You seize the moment. All right, and no whatever it's called. I double entendre there. Caesar. Aha. Okay. You are a moment Caesar. You seize the moment. You see an opportunity and you grab it. You go after it. Somebody out here making up for something. You conquered. You are more than a conqueror. You are more than a conqueror. People can say about you what they want, but at the end of the day, you are going to become what you were put here to be, and it's nothing that's going to be able to stop you. It's nothing that they can do otherwise. All right, a duck has to be a duck. A geese has to be a geese. A bird has to be a bird. A tree has to be a tree. And what God put you here to be, that's what you have to be, and that's what you're going to conquer. You're not even worried about conquering other people as far as the person. You're going to conquer their mind as far as making them believe in you, because you know there's something out here for you to do, and you know there's something out here for you to be, and you know there are some things that are going to come along with that, so you'll be able to have and everything according to your wildest dreams. You're going to be able to make your dreams happen. All right, you're going to be able to bring your vision into reality. But you have to start getting the consciousness and the awareness of what it is you want to be. Just because you're not that yet, you have to see yourself as that. You have to feel it within your heart that this is what you are. So that way you will be motivated. That way you will be able to go out there and do what it is you need to do every single day. After working an 8-hour shift, a 12-hour shift, a 10-hour shift, getting up 5 in the morning, coming home, leaving at 6 at night, coming home 6 in the morning, still putting in time to do what it is that you need to do to become successful. You came, you saw, you conquered. All right, that goal of yours, that vision of yours, that dream of yours, you're going to conquer that. You came here, you saw the vision in your mind, and you're going to conquer it in due time. Because whatever it is that you know you want to have, all right, you know you have to have it. Whatever it is, I have to get it. You have to get it righteously. All right. And there's some things I want to say with that, but hey, I'm not trying to kick nobody while they're down, okay? It is what it is, y'all. You didn't wait for anyone. They wanted you to wait for them. Hey, just sit here and wait. No, you can't wait for anybody. It's not in your spirit to wait. You only wait on the Lord. That's it. You don't wait on anybody but God. You wait on the Lord, and that's it. You don't wait on nobody else. You don't have time to be waiting on nobody else. People are finicky. People are fake. People will tell you one thing and do another. You don't have time to be waiting on that. I bet you know who you can trust, you and God, and that's it. Jesus didn't even trust anybody because he knew the hearts of man. He didn't trust nobody. He had love for him, but he ain't trust none of them. He didn't trust nobody. Not even not even the ones that didn't betray him. He didn't trust fully. He had some type of trust in them, but he didn't trust them wholeheartedly and completely. He knew the hearts of men. Don't wait for people. All right, you know how some people can be. You don't wait for anyone, and you didn't wait for anyone, and you're not going to wait for anyone, because you're going to get what it is you want, and you're not going to let anything stop you. You know what you want. You know what you want to do. You know what you want to get out of life, and you're going to get those things, and there's going to be nothing that can stop you, because you're not going to let anything stop you. You're not. There's nothing that can stop you. There's nothing that can get in your way, and you just develop that mindset. You're conquering yourself, and when you conquer the version of you that tells you, oh, I don't know if we can do that, oh, I don't know if I'm good enough to do that, oh, I don't know if I can have that, oh, I don't know if I see that for myself, oh, I can see it for him but I can't see it for me. Forget all that. Oh, he's a man, that's why I work for him. Oh, she's a girl, that's why I work for her. Forget all that. If you see it in your mind as it being able to work for you, it's going to. I don't care how many years you took off. I don't care how many months you waited. I don't care about any of that. Whatever you want to do, you get the consciousness of it. You see it you see it as possible for yourself, and that it can become a reality, and it will. It will. It will. All right. Les Brown said that he was looking over the people who were going to outer space. He took some inspiration from that. You have to take inspiration from everything that you can get your mind on, everything that you can get your hands on. They were going over why they were going to be able to go to space, and the gentleman that told them that they were going to be able to do it, he said, we can do it. They were like, oh, it's impossible. Well, what is it going to take? He said, the will to do it. So whatever it is you want to do, all you need is the will to do it. If you have the will to do it, it can be done. And it's already done in your mind if you mentally accept yourself as the one who can do it. You came, you saw, you conquered. The opportunity was there and you seized it. The moment you see it, the opportunity was there and you seized the moment. You didn't wait on anyone. Excuse the mistake. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, love, and light. We out.